This is the statistics of the big megalopolis. Where would the car go unless there are 3 spaces reserved for the car, each car? One in front of the house where the car is parked at night. One reserved at the office where it goes close to or away from the office. And the third space for the same vehicle on the street. 3 times the space for every car must to be ensured if the car has to come on the street. So each nano or moto, whatever comes on the street, requires this 3-fold space reservation. So this is an issue of public space that I am calling once raised here. And Mahatma Gandhi also raised. And even the courts have verdicts on this issue. The land is a finite resource. If you reserve so much of space for cars and vehicles, the private traffic, because you are not paying the due attention to public transport, because the corporates are more powerful than the state, and they are taking over the agenda of their profit making in the name of public service. And the state is reducing, shirking its own role, whether in public transport or any sector, and handing over to the corporates, to the builders, to the contractors, that this kind of agenda comes into being. The second reason again is while the majority of the people in this country, the women in the villages, the Dalits in the Bastis, or even the urban slums would obviously ask for the pathway and the approach roads to be at least jeepable, motorable for 12 months of the year, including the rainy season. This infrastructure is for the elite section of the population. It is very, very obvious. Those who want to save even 15 minutes at the cost of 50,000 crores. Those who have those vehicles which cannot run on the road if there is a small little letdown. The multinationals and the elites, the new modern global elites which are coming, will not come to the state. The corporates will not be attracted to the state unless this kind of infrastructure is provided. They cannot manage with the so-called Indian roads, the Desi roads. Think of Bihar. The Lalu Prasad ji, the companies were not going there. So it is more of their agenda and their requirement than the public requirement. This needs to be understood. And what the corporates are doing, no doubt they bring some goods, some products, some benefits, but they are also drawing away so much of resources, so much of public sector infrastructure to their benefit, and also the land, water, energy, everything, at whose cost? The people's cost. Otherwise, it would have been a different agenda, not that we would not get the power without this kind of corporate power agenda. Not that we cannot get water without privatization. We could have got that. But whatever came the agenda of privatization, and then the corporate demand of one kind of infrastructure leads to this kind of infrastructure and not the other kind of infrastructure that would reach to the poor and the common people.